Hey again, everybody. Sean from KappisCards back to you today with a antique mall find I got and wanted to share with everybody since they're going to wind up going into the baseball card packs. I was back in my hometown over the holidays, Frederick, Maryland, and I stopped by the antique mall there, and I probably haven't been there about 3-4 years, and just wanted to see what they had. Saw a vending box in one of the showcases. It was marked 83 tops, and said, oh, let's check that out. I'll see what's in there. And of course, when I got him to open the showcase and looked at the box, it was 86 tops. So left that there. But the guy that showed me the thing goes, well, there was just a guy in here. He had a bunch of cards. I didn't want them. Maybe you do. He's still here. I said, yeah, let's go see. And the guy brings me out to the back of his car and says, yeah, I'm just looking to get rid of these. I said, how about 20 bucks? He said, okay. So 20 bucks got me a whole stack of cards here. I'm guessing 10,000 or so probably here, right? Roughly, right, in these, various bags. The one bag exploded. That's why they're all just sitting out here. You can see how this bag was, kind of exploding too. But yeah, so there seemed to be a mix of mostly junk wax, but you can see there's like a 2020 top sitting on top there. So just a whole bunch of randomness, and I figured I'd go through some of it now and then also do maybe some live streams and stuff like that, maybe, in the next week or two, of just me sorting this stuff out, because it's going to take me a while to go through all of this. And of course, as always, everything's going to wind up there in the Etsy shop. There's the link. And because of all this, I made my baseball cards 15% off through the end of the month. So if you go to over to the shop, baseball card packs, 15% off. Not football, just baseball. So why don't we grab one of these bags and I'll bring it over here rather than the loose cards that are there. And let's just bust one of these out and see what we wind up with. And from the looks of things, there are stars and Hall of Famers and steroiders that would be Hall of Famers but aren't, right, because of their steroid use. Here is, what is this, 2012 tops. And look, it's opening day, but there's, Adam Wainwright right there. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame eventually. Holiday, a couple of them. That Mad Bum? Yeah. Madison Bumgarner, Jimmy Rollins. So, yeah, it's not just a bunch of commons, right? There are names here. There's some duplicates, as you can see, going through. That's fine. I don't put duplicates in the same pack. I spread them out. Ryan Howard. Joe Mauer was there. So let's speed it up a little. There's Mike, who's later to be called Giancarlo Stanton, right? So fun to look through and just see what we get. Konerko and Morneau. A bunch of Justin Morneaus. Okay, Craig Kimbrell, a couple of them. Joey Votto. Had to be early-ish in Votto's career, right? He's probably about his 5th or 6th year here. And it's 5th year. So, Kinsler. Yeah, so there are some doubles, which is fine. But still, let's see what else we got for maybe a different year here. Let's kind of go fast through this. Who's that? Ooh, David Wright. That one's going to the PC, I think. I don't know if I have that card. Ike Davis. What happened to Ike Davis? He got that Rocky Mountain spotted fever and was never the same. We got Pinnacle. The shades were 93 Pinnacle, I think. Yeah. So the shades card, right? And here's the, mechanics cards and stuff like that. And idols, sidelines, right? And who's that rocking out? John Wetland. Yeah, so some rookies there. Nobody big, but just some rookie cards. Let's see what we got here. Some 86 tops. These all seem to be in pretty good shape, too. I saw a couple as I was, sorting that one box, that stuff that was just sitting around there, right? And it was taken out of the bag that had blown up. A bunch of Orioles there. Some of them had a little nudge in the corner, right, that I'll have to take care of. But a bunch of Mets, Keith Hernandez, and Dwight Gooden, I definitely have those. Gary Carter in the Kmart set. That's awesome. I'm pretty sure I have that, but I'm setting it aside anyway. Gary Carter is my first PC, I guess you should say, right? He was my favorite player growing up. What the heck is this? Bunt. Hot dogs. Get your hot dogs. Yeah. I wonder if there'll be a lot of Orioles in this. What is Gold Futures from? year is that? 2012, top still. Okay. And they're going all over the place. It's just going to be the one negative thing. And like I said, I'm not going to sit here. I can't go through all of these, but, you know, we'll just see what else there is in here. Can't read all the names. That's Johan Santana. Troy Gloss. Jim Edmonds. Donruss Fan Club, 2002. 90 Fleer. 93 Ultra. 86 tops. You can see that one, right? Cards like this right here into the circular filing cabinet. There's some, is that like 04? 06 tops. Hank Blaylock and Michael Young. Some more of the 85s here. A bunch of Red Sox. It's 83 Fleer? Yeah. Ellis Valentine. Buck Martinez. Is he still calling games? Forget, I think he was on the Blue Jays TV or something like that. Schmidt, Lee, Kotze, Westbrook. This is 96 Donruss, right? 97. Always off by a year. That's the theme of the channel. 05 Donruss. So some nice mix. That's Jason Isringhausen, rookie card. Ali Perez. He pitched that game 7, right? In 06 NLCS. Carlos Beltran staring at strike 3. Some back old cards there. Some Studio went past. 86 tops again, right? So, nice mix to start. Some old and some new. Here's these 12s again. So let's just kind of fast forward through them. It's 94 Upper Deck. 93. Off by a year. Joe Orsulak is a Met. There's one for your immaculate grid. Some, what was that, 93 Upper Deck? Still, yeah, a bunch of this. Going through here, some O-Pee-Chee. I just opened this, right, not too long ago. You can get the video of me opening the whole box, right, and looking at those. What else we got? What is this? So this is an archives, I guess, or a heritage? Probably archives. Of, what year? 2001. Huh, J.D. Drew. Delgado. Adam Jones was there. 93 Upper Deck. Right, blah, blah, blah. We saw these 12s. Let's see if we get something different. Let's reach in a little deeper here. And some more 83 Fleer. Yeah, what year is this Bowman? 08 Bowman. So, Sean Figgins. Eric Burns. Here's some other Bowman. Right, these black borders can be tricky, but I'll probably work around them a little bit. It's more this 93 Pinnacle, right? 92. Jeez. Why do I always miss it by a year? It's got to be something in my brain that just does that. So tops again. This Upper Deck, let's just get it out of the way here. Yeah. Now the team cards are always fun to look at the pictures, right? Hal Morris, Kirby, or is that Shane Mack? Yeah. So, what else we got here? 86 Donruss. Yeah, that's strawberry. Something to find the rookies out of that, just randomly in here. And it's more Upper Deck, randomly. It's Puckett, Gary Carter, Lenny Dykstra, Eddie Murray, right? So, stars and Hall of Famers there. Oral Hershiser, Ozzie. What is this? All-Star Game. Cards. I don't know if I've ever seen this. Is this like a subset of some kind? Or a special, you know, only at the All-Star Game set? That's pretty cool. Smoltz was there. And then more of those team cards. Kent Herbeck. Wally Joyner. And Dante Bichette. It's got to be early in his career. Tim Raines. The rookie triple threat there, the Astros cards. And these are going everywhere. Upper Decks here. Looking forward to football this weekend. If you're watching, we got the playoffs coming up. First week of the playoffs here in 2024. Start with Flacco. All right, playing against the Texans. How about the Texans? getting in, right? Jaguars backing out. What were they, 8-3 at one point, and they wind up crashing out of the playoffs. The Eagles crashed out of first place in the NFC East. The Cowboys get to host the Packers. Not that there's any history or anything of them doing that with a different quarterback, but Jordan Love's been playing pretty well. Of course, so is Dak Prescott and my Cowboys, stuff like that. So I can't argue with that. It was good to get a home game the way their home road splits have been this year. The Bills, right? Hell of a run getting in to wind up winning the division. I thought they were dead in the water 2 months ago, but they get to host Pittsburgh. I do not like, and I know I'm not the only one with this, the Kansas City game get buried on Peacock. I mean, what a cash grab. I mean, I'm sick of these. Is anybody else sick of these streaming services already? Right? I mean, I understand why they came about, why people got sick of cable and having to pay for a whole bunch of junk they didn't want, but now you got to buy like every other damn streaming service just to get the things you do want, right? And you wind up spending more money. So, and of course, the NFL is going to find any dollar it can find and go out there and try to get it. What year is this? 02. It says right on the top, Sean. 02 tops. And some more Bowman here. Yeah, Miami and Kansas City should be a great game. Sucks that it's buried where it is. I do get Peacock personally through my Golf Now subscription, right? But, I mean, if my friends are pissed, right, they want to watch the game and can't, or just don't want to pay for it, right? So I'm going to have to be texted them, updates. The Orioles, whole bunch of Orioles at 86. There's Roger McDowell randomly mixed in. Whole bunch of Orioles, but no Cal Ripken there. Not surprising. Dale Murphy, 88 or 9 top or Fleer. Jesus, Sean. 90 Donruss. Should I look for the periods on the back? Right, the stupid errors you see on, like that would be an error card on eBay. There's no period after INC. Anything to make an extra buck that way too, right? People are suckers, so. Not blaming them, right? I mean, I think it's stupid, but if people are dumb enough to pay it, that is what it is. These Reggie Jackson baseball hero cards, right? No, it's Brian Roberts, right? I thought there was Reggie Jackson in those sets. I guess they did. At some point, some mix-up of that. I was thinking of the 92 version with Reggie on a whole bunch of them. Should have looked at it, I guess, before I opened my mouth. What is this all stuck together here? So it's just a bunch of 2012 cards there. Whatever this Phenoms is of Andy Stankiewicz. So a bunch more 2012s here. They're kind of stuck. And some 82 Donruss and that 90 Donruss there. So let's see what else we get. Let's see, where's it end? Here we go. Some more of the O-Peachy that I opened a couple of days ago here. You can just skip through all that. There will be stars in that. That's good. There's 91 Studio. More there's Fleer. 86 and 87 Donruss here. Is that 91 or 2 Bowman? 90 Leaf. Is that some kind of insert set out of score? This David Justice card? Card 1 of 10. Don't recognize that one. That's interesting. And just some more random stuff. That's what's good about my packs, too. They wind up being just as random as this. When I find these kinds of nice things. You always get some stars. BGO rookie card, or that's second year BGO, will be in there, right? There'll be some rookies, too, usually. I've come across them. You always get a couple of stars and Hall of Famers to go along with the other players. From the team, from back then up through today. And I did obtain another box of more modern cards, too, to help mix this up a little bit. But it's nice to see a lot of these 2012 cards. More of this O-Peachy. Right? Good thing I opened that box. I guess I should have known I was going to wind up buying this, right? More of the O2s here, and then we got some backwards stuff. Here's all these bunt things. Topps Pennant. Wow, Sportflix. Who is it? That Oil Can Boyd? Yeah, Dennis Boyd. So, Always fun to play with Sport Flicks. Never had that many of them as a kid because, you know, as a kid, I always bought for quantity rather than that. You only got like 3 cards in a Sport Flicks pack. So, 92 Donruss from the rookies set. Lots of Indians there. Yeah, some old Fleer here. Is that Jeff Kent? I'm setting that aside. That's pretty cool. That's one for me. Bobby Bowe, 86 Fleer. A few more years to bet still have to pay him, I believe. It looks like the contracts the Dodgers have come up with to get Yamamoto and Ohtani and all, they're going to have those sorts of things. Although, I guess for their sake, they hope that it works out a little better than Bobby Bowe did as a Met. All right, let's see if there happens to be just stupidly any of the big rookies from 86 Donruss in here. I highly doubt it. But we'll go quick just to see. Tartable, biggest rookie so far. Some Diamond Kings. Frank Viola. Goose Gossage. Didn't think the Canseco or any of the other rookies would be in there. Who else is from that set? Maddox is that year or the next year? I think it's the next year. But it's more than another random junk wax era stuff here. More of this O-Pee-Chee. Never had that much O-Pee-Chee. I open a wax box of it, and now I buy this and a ton of O-Pee-Chee. A bunch of the Score and Pinnacle. Some more of the mid-90s Pinnacle here. I always thought they looked like a saw blade. It's supposed to be baseball stitching, right? Look like some stupid saw blade on it. And let's get the last few out of the bag here. Some 93 Donruss, right? Goes there. And so this, more this upper deck. Yeah. So let's go a couple more minutes here, then we'll call it a video. But let's grab just let's grab another one of these piles right here. The one that has the 2020 card sitting on top. Yeah, it's got some 88 tops, some 91 Donruss, 91 tops, 91 Leaf. Right, so more of the 2012 cards, or 2011 cards here. It's not going to be a Mike Trout in this, right? That would be insane. Daniel Murphy and Carlos Beltran are PC cards, though. Nope. That would be the ultimate dream. A lot of Mets. Sean Green. Julio Franco. Knobloch rookie card. John Stearns. A couple of them. This is, what, 81 Fleer, right? Yeah. Andy Chavez making that catch at that game. Right, that game 7. It was right there. And a bunch of 91 Leaf and 90 Leaf. Or, excuse me, 91 and 92 Leaf. So we'll just set that down. Let's grab another one. I got a mini card here of Jeff McNeely, Old Judge. Okay. Gary Carter Record Breakers got a little bump in the corner there. Is Keith Hernandez. Gary Carter again. More of that Leaf. More of that Leaf. More of that Donruss. Ah, there's our 91 Fleer. Guard your eyes. So what else can I... Let's go into one more bag here. Just see if there's anything. Let's try opening this. So some 88 Donruss and some 13 tops. That's a nice change. Let's get them the right way. Prince Fielder, a whole bunch of them. Euclid as a White Sox. King Felix was there. There he is again. So nice to see. Again, just it's a good mix, right? It's perfect for what I'm trying to do with them, right? These mini cards, all of these will just get randomly mixed in as a bonus card in the packs, right? I do not count that towards the 30. 88 Fleer. A whole bunch of Mariners and White Sox. And back to the 13. And let's grab just a little bit more here and see what we get. More of that. So there's definitely a theme here, some 93 tops. It's not sticking together. It's kind of 93 Donruss there, but 93 tops that ain't sticking together. Gives me 94 that would really stick together. A lot of Mets. I'm really having to go through these for my PC a little bit closer. So that's pretty cool. Cornell's Beltron. Is it the same? It's a different Beltron that I just pulled, wasn't it? Yeah. Isringhausen again. Willie Harris. Some of these are kind of bowed. Looks like more leaf. Yeah, more leaf. Lots of leaves. And more leaf. That one's busted up pretty good. More of that 12 tops. And more than 91 Donruss. So we're really getting repetitive here. So why don't we go ahead, as I'm talking my way out here, we'll call this a video to sort of wrap it up as I'm doing with this. Like I said, these are going to find their way eventually into packs, right? They will become a whole bunch of new stuff. There's something different. That is 08 tops. But they'll find their way in, just randomly mixed together like always. That you can get over there in the Etsy shop. Give us a like, subscribe, and you'll see when I am sorting these, right? How it's going, if I find anything too. You know, follow us on the other various social media channels, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, etc. I'm sure I'll post pictures of any random hits that I do find, if I do. Probably not, but if I do. So, I appreciate you watching, if you made it this far. And you never know what you're going to get from any of these kind of mystery bags. I've got a lot of work in front of me to deal with them. But that's why everything's 15% off baseball card-wise over in the shop right now. So, yeah, give us a like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the shop.